Today, we re-diving into a serious warning that has just been issued about the state of policing in England and Wales. It's a critical moment, and the Home Office is being told it absolutely must deliver on police reform. So, what's really going on behind the headlines? The National Audit Office, which is essentially the government's spending watchdog, has painted a pretty stark picture. They've found that our police forces are struggling with a perfect storm of problems: severe financial pressures, outdated technology, and major staffing shortages. This combination is leaving them poorly equipped to handle the changing nature of crime and to meet the commitments the government has made. Think about it. Crime isn't what it used to be. Police are dealing with increasingly complex cases, from sophisticated online fraud to intricate organized crime, and their workloads are just piling up. Yet, while the challenges are growing, investment has been falling behind. This isn't just a minor budget squeeze. The financial pressure is so intense that 4 out of every 5 police forces are now having to dip into their savings just to make ends meet for the year. That's a staggering 80% of forces using their reserves to balance the books. Let's look at the numbers because they tell a powerful story. Last year alone, police forces across England and Wales had to reduce their financial reserves by a massive £276 million. On top of that, they borrowed £632 million just to fund 60% of their essential investment programs. We're talking about the fundamental building blocks of modern policing: infrastructure like police stations, basic equipment, and the technology needed to investigate crime effectively in the 21st century. The Now report highlights that this reliance on borrowing is only expected to get worse. This creates a dangerous cycle. More borrowing means higher debt repayments in the future, which eats into budgets that are already stretched thin. It's like paying for today is policing with a credit card that has a crippling interest rate, leaving even less money for frontline services tomorrow. Some forces are being hit harder than others. For the 2024-25 period, Lincolnshire Police is projected to withdraw the most from its reserves, using over 6% of its funds. The Metropolitan Police in London, the UK's largest force, is second, using 4% of its savings. This isn't sustainable. These reserves are meant for emergencies, not for plugging holes in the annual budget. So, how did we get here? The report points a finger at an outdated funding model. This system has resulted in a situation where, compared to 2015, almost every single police force, with the sole exception of North Wales, is receiving less government funding relative to the size of the population they serve. That's a huge structural problem. To make up for the shortfall, forces can raise additional funds through council tax. However, this creates a deeply unfair system. The amount of money a force can raise this way depends on local property values. This means forces in less affluent areas, where property values are lower, are at a significant disadvantage. They simply can't raise as much extra cash as forces in wealthier areas, creating a postcode lottery for policing resources. The message from the National Audit Office is loud and clear. This is a critical moment. The current model is broken, and sticking plasters won't fix it. Real meaningful reform is needed from the Home Office to ensure our police have the resources, technology, and staff to keep our communities safe. It's about ensuring every force, regardless of where it is, can effectively tackle crime both now and in the future. This isn't just a financial issue. It's a matter of public safety. What do you think about this situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's a hugely important conversation for all of us to have. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the issues that matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.